welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Some Manchester folk will probably recognise where I am right now. Do you recognise that dome? These little arches. I'm at the Trafford Centre. I've come here this morning to an event. It's called Beautopia, which is on this weekend. So by the time you're watching this vlog, it's already been and gone. So I will probably post something on my Instagram if it's worthy of posting. It's just like one of these kind of like events that's open to the public that I've been invited to before it kind of opens, so that I can see what it is, and if I decide to post about it I can. It's not like a paid for partnership or anything like that. They've just very kindly invited me down to have a look. I've said yes, so I'm gonna head on with you guys anyway and show you around. I have no idea what to expect. It's called Beautopia. I'm guessing it's celebrating a load of their beauty brands and stores that they have at the Trafford Centre, like Sephora. I don't know. I don't know what to expect, if I'm honest with you. So we'll go and have a look anyway. And speaking of beauty, I do have a couple of bits that I need to stock up on. So I might take a little trip to Superdrug and Boots. I want to go to Superdrug because there's a product that I've seen that F and Tan do that I like the look of, and F and Tan is only on their own website or Superdrug. So it's kind of a bit annoying because I've been into Boots a couple of times recently to look for it, and then I've realised I just don't think they stock it. They must have some kind of exclusivity deal with Superdrug. But anyway, we'll stock up on a couple of bits. I might have a bit of a browse around the Trafford Centre afterwards, depending on how long I'm at this event for. Whether it's just a quick pop-in event, then I might do a bit of shopping, or if it's a full couple of hours, then I might not have time to do shopping, because I have a bit of work to do this, well, today at some point this afternoon, and then I'm going to be getting ready this evening to head over to my friend's Lydia's. It is her 30th birthday party, so Tom and I are going over. She's doing a bit of a birthday bash, which should be good fun. I probably won't vlog that just because it's at her house and it's her birthday party, but I might show you a bit of a get ready with me. I'll show you of course what I end up wearing. I still haven't fully decided, so we can kind of decide that together. When I say together, it's going to be more a case of me just chatting through options and then probably just showing you what I end up wearing, because you can't help me real time because this birthday party has already been and gone by the time you're watching this. But anyway, in terms of, sorry, I just knocked you on the mirror there. Trafford Centre doesn't open till 10, so I'm here 10 minutes early, 10 minutes before it opens. So I've had a nice time to have a bit of a leisurely morning routine. I did some yoga. I have dropped Barney off at daycare for him to have a play day today. I tend to drop him off once every week or two, and today is his day at daycare. I've used a new fake tan as well today, ahead of tonight, because I was thinking I need, even though we've had some sunshine in the UK and I've caught it a little bit, I'm more just sun-kissed, so definitely not tan. So I decided to fake tan, and I've only, well actually this is the first time I've ever used this fake tan. It's a Bondi Sands one that I got, and it was just because my St. Moritz that I went to grab, I noticed had hardly any left in it. So pop that in the bin and rummaged through my spare beauty drawer, and I noticed I had this one tan left. So it seems to be doing all right. I quite like the colour so far. So Bondi Sands Dark, I showed a clip of it, so you'll have seen what that was. And then I haven't actually popped any tanning drops in my moisturiser. I couldn't speak there, which I usually do. I just used whatever was left on my mitt to just go on my face, which I don't usually like to do, because I feel like it's a body mitt, and I don't know, there's something about it feeling like it might break me out a little bit if I do that. So I tend to use my moisturiser, but I didn't. I don't know why. We just went with a slightly different routine. So hopefully, I mean, I'm liking the colour so far. And then what I'm wearing today, I've just got on this waistcoat, which I picked up, I think last year, maybe the year before, from TK Maxx. I just found this in TK Maxx. It was quite a bargain, I remember. I don't know the brand. It's just one of those one-off brands that you've never heard of. And then I'm wearing some Everlane jeans, and someone's about to park next to me, so this is going to be awkward. Oh no, he's going over there. It's fine. I don't like vlogging when someone parks literally right next to me, because also I feel like I might get them in shot, which obviously I don't want to do, and it's just awkward. Anyway, Oh no, I tell a lie, he's going there. I'll see you guys when we get in there. So I've been told to head to the Orient, and they've actually done up this space recently, and there's a new shop here or restaurant called Blanchflower. They've got this in Altrincham and I absolutely love it. So the fact that they've got this here now is very, very cute. But yeah, they've also got some other new restaurants, and I think they're trying to make it a bit more like independent places. Tom and I came not too long ago, and it was kind of like they had like DJs on at night, and because at Trafford Centre is one of those venues it's more like, now it's 10 a.m, it's dead. It's more of an evening venue, I think. But anyway, I've been told to head to the Orient, so I've also seen a couple of signs up for Beautopia. So I don't know where I'm going, but I'm sure we will see when we get there. You possess fire, you hold rain, but you forget about staying sane. Oh, oh, we know lovers, we know pain. You're like a Willis, you're ball and chain. Say you play for keeps, yet you give up so easily. Everyone has a secret dream, but I swear you got more of a scheme. You're so carefree. Leave perfection, get your head straight. Ooh, you possess fire, you hold rain. As you can tell, I have just come into H&M, and I've got a couple of dresses that I want to try on, just like very summery. I just want some summer staple classics, like really easy to wear, comfortable, floaty dresses for summer. This one at only £12.99. If I can find these online, I'll leave them linked below, but this is just like a really pretty lemon floral, and then we've got like a blue floral, and then again with the lemon colour, this shorter one, so more for like tanning. I thought this would be quite good because you could maybe tuck the straps in. This one's nice, but I don't love it. It's quite thin, which is fine, but I didn't realise it had this big slit here, and it's also like quite tight here but then baggy here. This is a medium, so I just realised there's a zip and I didn't even need to undo that to get it on, so it is quite like baggy, but then this part is quite tight, and then there's the slit as well, so I don't think it's for me. I think I'm going to get this one. It is quite thin, but definitely not sheer at all, and I need to slightly do the straps differently because they're adjustable. That one's a bit tighter than this one, but overall I think this is really pretty. I like the sort of like buttermilk yellow colour. The only sort of like negative, I suppose, pockets would be nice, but £12.99, you can't really complain. And I feel like it's tight enough across the top as well in a medium for me, that if I was just tanning in the garden and I wanted to tuck the straps in, I easily could. So yeah, I think this one's a bargain. Definitely gonna get this one. Likewise, another bargain dress, this one again for just perfect fit in the garden. Adjustable straps at the back as well. It's really pretty. It's actually white, this one, with lemon flowers, and they only had a large in this, but so it's very stretchy, but it is still tight enough to, if I want to tuck the straps in, I can. So the fact that they didn't have a medium doesn't really matter. I'm going to go with the large anyway. So £15 for this one, £12 for the other, but still on the hunt for a couple of dresses maybe a bit more premium that are like longer sleeves, floaty, maxi. Might just have to shop online for those. What a drama. Oh my goodness, let me come in. I've just brought in all the bags and I've ruined, well, hopefully not, I'm just gonna pop them straight in the wash, but I've ruined my trousers that I was wearing. Wow, it smells good in here. Can you see that mark all down this leg? I've just carried in a box into the garage and it was dusty. It was basically, I bought some like golfing bits, a new trolley and a practice net thing, which I thought I would buy when I saw it. Let me just open this doors. I feel like we need some fresh air in here. Oh, look how nice it is now that we've got all the furniture out. Got the hammock, the chairs, little bistro set down here, cushions on the sofa down there, and I spent quite a couple of hours working from over there yesterday because it's still in the shade. Well, if you sit on the very end, you're in the sun, but otherwise you can kind of sit in the middle and you're in the shade, so you can actually work from that corner and see your laptop, which is good. Yeah, Tom's been chefing. He has done all of these for his cricket teas. I'm assuming, I know. And he said he's done a portion for me, which is very kind of him. So I might, the lunch that I bought, I might actually put that in the fridge, because yummy cheesy pasta or salmon salad. The fresh pasta is what's drawing me in. Although having said that, that kind of tomatoey pasta is always good the second day, isn't it? So maybe I could have that tomorrow. But anyway, I'm home, and yeah, the drama, my goodness. So I've just been to Costco, hence why I bought those golfing mitts. Well, that's where I got them from. And it all kicked off. There was two girls stood next to me in the queue, and they just started full on fighting. And I have never, call me insular, but I have never witnessed two girls fighting like that before in real life, not on like reality TV, like full-blown Kim Kardashian pushing, hair pulling. They were on the floor at one point, and thankfully the guy behind me stepped in to like separate them, because I was a bit like, God, like, you try and stop them or what? But there were two strangers, from what I could gather. I thought they knew each other at first. When they first started scrapping, I thought it was like two sisters, like Kim Kardashian and who was it? She was fighting with Courtney, wasn't it? And it was just kind of like push and pull and shove and phone grab and then hair pull. Then before I knew it, they were on the floor scrapping. So yeah, this guy stepped in behind me to help separate them and this other woman. But I've never seen anything like that before. She just, I don't really know what happened. They both kind of just, security got involved and took one of them was saying, give me my phone back, who I think was the victim in the situation. And I mean, they were fighting each other. So from what I could see, the girl that kind of started it, obviously had hold of her phone, and it was all caught up in her hair, and she just ripped it out of her own hair and just lobbed it. And if you know Costco, these like tall aisles with stuff, she just threw it over an aisle somewhere. So this girl was just like, if you've broken my phone, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, security took the other girl out, and the girl went to try and find her phone, but drama. Anyway, I'm gonna have some lunch, and oh yes, this has just arrived. I've just seen, obviously Tom's must have taken delivery of my 2 Zara boxes. I did pick up 2 dresses in store actually when I went just now, and I was going to show you them, but I think what I'll do is I'll save them because I've got some Zara home bits upstairs as well. And my next video I'll do a full Zara try on haul and Zara home bits as well. Some lovely things, especially the 2 dresses that I got today. I'm in love with them. I'll show you the other bits though, because I did get some more bits, and then obviously the beauty event I went to. So let me have some lunch, chill out, maybe get changed out of these because I want to get these in the wash, and then I'll be back with you in a second. Oh, and I did also get these for Tom. Well, he'll pay me back, but for his cricket guys, for part of their teas, because the place that they're going tomorrow, usually they provide them, but I don't think they are providing them tomorrow. And Tom's organised this thing with them all whereby they're going to take it in turns each week to do teas for everyone. So it's Tom's week this week. He's kick-starting it, and I've got a funny feeling he's going to end up doing some of the other guys' teas as well, because he just loves cooking so much. Aren't they lucky? Cookies. Might have just sneaked one of these, but we'll never know, because that was another drama trying to get the golf thing into my car. This ended up dropping and they all fell out. So I had to like put them all back in, and I might have just sneaked a little white chocolate cookie that broke in half. That was my excuse anyway. I thought I might as well have that one. Greek salad. These are great, by the way. If you do have a Costco card and you're hosting, to just grab a big salad like this. It's literally got everything in it for you. You can maybe add some chicken onto it, and if you're doing a pasta bake, This is perfect. Right, we're changed and we're in something a little more comfortable. I've just popped on the wash, hoping those marks will come out my jeans. I'm sure they will. I just feel like our washing machine, maybe it's the tablets and the laundry stuff we use, but if all else fails, just put it straight in the wash and it seems to always come out. So I don't want to speak too soon though, so touch wood. Anyway, I am, as you can tell, set up at the dining table, ready to share with you some of the bits that I got. So firstly, I'll start with the event that we went to today. It was very casual, very relaxed type thing that with these kind of events, you don't know what you're going into until you get there. But it was more just to kind of like set up to show us as content creators what's going to be on for the weekend for the public. And it was just like chances to win prizes if you've spent a minimum of a certain amount in the centre. And yeah, it was more just like a little advertisement space, I think, for like the beauty brands that are in Trafford Centre. So anyway, Beautopia, they gave us this bag. In fact, someone actually came up to me whilst I was in Selfridges saying, where did you get that bag from? It looks really good. And had it not been full, I would have said you could have it, but it's full of bits and bobs from today and also some bits that I bought, including some cotton pads that I needed to stock up on. I also went to Superdrug and got a couple of bits that I wanted to get my hands on. Firstly, this is what I went in for initially from Tan, the powder. So it's kind of like a powder that you set your tan with, which I thought was really cool. The only thing is the pot itself is actually very small, so I'm not sure how like far it will go. It says it's translucent setting powder, tan setting powder. Allow a few minutes for your tan to soak into your skin, and then to set your tan and prevent transfer, sweep over any areas prone to creasing or perspiration using our tanning brush. So like once you put on fresh tan, maybe like here in your creases of your arms and wherever you feel like, I feel like on my neck area where I'd quite like to use it, or like chest area. So anyway, I got that to try. I'll have to report back on these because obviously I've not tried them yet. And then they had an offer on buy one get one half price on the UTAN, and I saw this and I thought, oh, I'll try both of these as well. It is summer season. I do like to have a bit of a tan during the summer, and because I don't really tan naturally that well, hence me trying out some new tanning products. So from UTAN, the Cool Undertone Spray, which they have a warm version of too. I feel like I'm more cool toned though. Then this is so cool. This is a pen, which obviously is like a self-tanner pen that you can use to do like faux freckles. You can define your lips as well. So if you like use a contour shade on the outer part of your lips, like the image, it gives for a fuller appearance. So I thought we could give that a try as well. In terms of the goodie bag, we've got from Monday shampoo. In fact, I've got something from Monday that I bought as well from Boots to try, but they've got in here a conditioner. There's no shampoo though, so might have to buy the shampoo to give it a good test run. Body moisturizer, the Garnier bodies are always fab, especially the Built Gradual Tan one. Andrew Collins, For You by Us, refreshing and volumizing invisible dry shampoo. I love a dry shampoo. I did buy a couple, which you'll see in a second. And then, oh, from Rituals, we've got a foaming shower gel in the Rice Milk and Cherry Blossom. I love their shower gels that foam up beautifully. They feel like luxury. We've got a body Soap and Glory. God, that's huge. Like one of those body poo things. A couple of face masks from Sephora. We've got an refreshing and anti-fatigue. Oh no, this is a foot mask in peppermint extract. That sounds good. And then this one's a face mask with coconut extract. Got a water bottle from Lululemon. Again from the Andrew Collins, For You by Us, a light smoothing argan oil. Love an argan oil in my hair. I always run it through the ends after styling. So yeah, that's everything that we got from today. And then I also went to, like I said, I went to Boots to grab a couple of bits. These are something else that I have been loving, and I actually have one here, a little pimple that I need to, I only said pimple because these literally say nighttime pimple patches. Spot. here, which I need to pop on tonight, so I'm going to do that. And I thought I would stock up this dry shampoo. I got two, no, I actually got 3 dry shampoos. Okay, so I'm a big dry shampoo lover, if you couldn't already tell. And from Monday, I wanted to try this one. So they do 2 versions of dry shampoo. The original one, which has keratin in it, so it's kind of like hair care in a bottle whilst combining with your dry shampoo, and then also volume dry shampoo with collagen. And then this I sprayed in store the other day and it smells lovely. So I love the original one that they do, but this smells like Victoria's Secret. When you walk into Victoria's Secret, this is the smell. It's called Naughty, so maybe it's inspired by Victoria's Secret. It's Enchanting Musk. So yeah, it's girly and sweet, but it's also quite musky. Here's one, just my stock up of my suntan lotion I like to use. I like this one because I can get sensitive skin in the sun. So this is the allergy one, and I've just got factor 15 for here in the UK. I always put 50 on my face and neck. And then this is a classic, this is a throwback, this one. So it's the Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs. I think this will be similar to the UTAN Cool Undertone Instant Airbrush Skin, which this one actually has organic vanilla and tonka bean. I might even give this one a try it tonight, although I have popped on this tan. I feel like I don't really need it. Maybe on my legs I will, although my dress is quite long, the one that I think I'm gonna wear. Maybe I won't, but next time I have my legs and skin out, I'll give these a try, especially this one. I think I kind of already know what this one's like. It's just a classic. But the fact that that one smells good too. I also came home to an Amazon parcel and got a couple of books, new books. I saw this one on Lauren Grace's channel here on YouTube, and I love her home and watching all of her videos, and she showed this that she got as a gift, and I just thought it looked like such a lovely book. So it's the I Love You by Pamela Anderson, Recipes from the Heart. And it's just a very stripped back and natural, as you can tell with her whole like image that she's going for recently, and it's just wholesome, hearty, nutritious recipes, and it's even got like bits of scribbled handwriting style, as if it is literally straight from her. And guys, look, she's got a golden. Time slows down among those you love. So yeah, lots of lovely little recipes to have a little flick through this and see what she's got in here. Kitchen tools that she loves, there's a list there. The photography is beautiful as well. So yes, I got that. Then this is something that I was thinking about popping in the spare bedroom. I kind of want to do a bit of a spare bedroom restyle, let's say. Not makeover, just restyle of, I've got a set of drawers there with a lamp on and a couple of books, and that's it. It's not really styled properly. So I was thinking about popping this in the bedroom, or even in our bedroom. And it's by Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which is, we've actually booked once. We went to a hotel stay, which was a Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So it's like a kind of adults only boutique style hotel recommendations, travel agent type thing. Still can't get over that fight that just broke out in Costco. So random. Some people, why resort to violence? I'll never understand that. I've never been in a fight, never thought even about fighting. I just, it baffles me. Although having said that, I would to defend like a loved one. Like if someone went for Barney, I'd fight them. I would fight them. Oh gosh, that is gorgeous, that place, wherever that is. We need to go there. It's literally the first page I've opened. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy flicking through this. Portugal. Do you know what? Portugal is one place that I've never been. Well, there's many places I've never been, but a place that I've never been and always wanted to go. So let me know if you've ever been to Portugal. Any recommendations? I know you've got like the typical city breaks like Lisbon, New York, where I've just come from, the Williamsburg Hotel. Oh, this is gorgeous. I feel like we can, the Franklin, London, I feel like we can take some inspiration here to dress bedrooms as well. Stockholm, Sweden, Paris. It's kind of like an interiors book, I suppose, for specifically to bedrooms. Oh, my hair's stuck in the book. Another beauty favorite that I have been loving, like a little beauty hack. Is it windy? I've just realized your propped up here in front of the door where the door is open. I hope it's not windy. Anyway, a little hack that I've been doing for like keeping my skin moisturized, my body moisturized, is to apply an oil in the shower. I've been using the Spa one, which is lovely, but it is kind of expensive. This one's £22, which I think works out a bit cheaper, and they do an even bigger one, and they also do refills, which even works out more cheaper. So I thought I would try this. I've been sent this in PR before and never really given it a go, because I've just thought I've ended up giving it to friends and family or to charity, because I feel like I don't like sticky sensation on my skin. So it was just on a whim once that I tried putting shower oil on. So essentially, I'll finish my shower, turn off the shower, and I've got an oil in the shower all ready to go. I just pour it on my hands, just rub it all over my body, and then no need to like wait or anything. I literally just step out, pat dry with a towel, and my skin, it doesn't feel like you're slapping on like a thick body cream, which I know some people would love that feeling. I personally don't. I don't like feeling sticky. Yeah, I've been loving that little lazy girl hack with my shower routine recently. White Company popped in and bought 2 things. They've got a new scent, so I can never resist a new scent, and I loved it that much that not only did I get the oil, this is always the way that I test out the scent, is through an oil. They're £10. Oh no, these are the more premium expensive lines of fragrance, so this one's £12, but Santorini, this new scent is called, and it reminded me of, yeah, it is lovely. This scent is, imagine you've just stepped into a really luxury hotel abroad on holiday and the whole lobby area smells beautiful. That smells like that. That's exactly how I imagine that to be. So it's sea salt, orange blossom, and amber. Once this one's burnt out, can you see it over there on the console? The Verde scent, which is also lovely. This will be my next one to burn. And then H&M, you saw the couple of bits that I did go for, but en route to the checkout, I saw that they have this style of dress. So I obviously got the long yellow one, which I showed you. Perfect to wear on a day like today. $12.99. I can't believe how affordable these dresses are. So anyway, I got that one obviously, as you saw, and then I also decided to go for this one, which again you saw in the change rooms, and again so affordable at $15.99. So much so that when I was en route to checkout, I saw that they had this in loads of colours and patterns. I actually picked up about 4, and I thought, calm down, put them back. And they had this one, which is probably my favourite of all the colours and patterns. Baby blue and white stripe. That is everything that I bought today on my little shopping trip. I ended up getting quite a bit. I need to water the hydrangeas now, which are, I want to say flowering beautifully, but they're not. They're looking healthy and they're looking well, but there's no flowers on them yet. It's just lots of leaves. So is that normal for this time of the year? I feel like they start to come out in June, I think. I mean, it's my first time planting them, so we will water the herb bed, water the hydrangeas, and hopefully I won't need to do it tomorrow or the day after, because we might be forecast some rain, which I know a lot of you will be sad about. Not me. No, I have been enjoying this sun, I have to admit, but it's always nice just to have a bit of a break, and it just kind of is an excuse to be inside for the day, which I love being inside and in the home. And when the weather's like this, I feel too guilty being inside, so it gives me a chance to get sorted with bits and bobs, spring cleaning, organising, even watching some telly. There's so much on my TV watch list that I've not been able to watch really, because we've just been spending our evenings out in the garden or out and about, which I can't complain about, and it's probably good for the old mental health. In fact, speaking of mental health and wellness, I've started reading this book, which I think I briefly mentioned in my last vlog, but I didn't talk to you about it in depth. I hadn't really started it yet, but why has nobody told me this before? This book is so good. It's a very easy read as well. I'm this far into it, so I'm about to start chapter 3, which is on emotional pain. I don't know how I feel about this chapter. The other chapters that I've done so far are on dark places and on motivation. So we've got on emotional pain, which is next, on grief, on self-doubt, on fear, on stress, on a meaningful life. So they're broken down into different chapters within the sections as well, and I've just really been enjoying it. I have taken pen to paper and underlined and scribbled and kind of used it as a bit of a journal here and there. Making a gratitude habit, this is always a nice one. She kind of touched, I say she, who's written this? Yeah, Dr. Judy Smith. She's mentioned it a few times too, the benefits of journaling, especially if you're not in therapy or don't have therapy with anyone. Journaling is kind of like a self-therapy that you can do in your own time every single day, incorporate it in as a bit of a habit. You don't have to do it every day even, but if you do it as a habit daily, then it kind of becomes the norm. And just to simply list 3 things at the start, it's not groundbreaking stuff, but list 3 things at the start of every day or at the end of every day of something that you're grateful for. More so at the end of the day, because then you can kind of have a bit of a reflect upon the day and kind of be reminded of the things that you're grateful for, no matter how big or small. Obviously, we all know that we're grateful for our loved ones' health and happiness and all of that, but at which you could list as your 3 daily things, but even just little things. So when I read this chapter and did this, I put my 3 things for the day was Barney, obviously, my job flexibility and control to be able to enjoy this sunshine. So I was out enjoying the sunshine whilst having a read of this. So I really appreciate the flexibility that this job allows me to do that, rather than be like I was previously in an office 9 to 5. It was not 9 to 5, it was 8 till 5:36 really. And then finally, delicious food, wholesome and nutritious day. So I'd had a really good eating day that day. Everyday tools for life's ups and downs. And she has also done a open when book, which is like, it's kind of a follow on from this, which I've already read a few bits of. And that's a very, again, straightforward book, because you could just skip chapters. You don't have to read it chronologically. Okay, we have about an hour and a half before we need to set off. Hold on. Yeah, an hour and a half before we need to set off. And I'm just going to freshen up my hair using my GHD Curve Wand, which I've already used this morning, so it doesn't need much. In fact, it doesn't need anything. This is the problem, you see, with getting ready for the event this morning. I feel like I'm putting excess heat on my hair, which doesn't need to happen, but it just doesn't feel as fresh anymore. So maybe we'll just add a few little curls and maybe even pop some rollers in, just to keep those in for like a good hour or so, and then freshen up my makeup, because again, I've already got makeup on, but I feel like we could just freshen it up. I don't like putting makeup on makeup, but I don't really want to remove it to then start again. It's just like a garden party. It's during the day, well, not during the day, but it is light, and then it's going into evening. So I don't feel like I need too much of like heavy makeup. That's the other thing with, or difference with, that's not plugged in, with doing your makeup in your 20s versus doing your makeup in your 30s. You gotta be careful. You can't just slap it on and keep adding. I used to just pile it on. Like on a night out, you'd do your makeup and then pre-drink, still keep adding to it. Then go out in the toilets, add to it. And you just kept adding and adding and adding. If I did that now, my skin would look awful. So I feel like I'll just touch it up a little bit, add in a few rollers, maybe a few pins curled to just hold them for a little bit. And then I've chosen my outfit. I will show you what I have decided on. But this is the dress. It was my Primark dress find that I recently picked up. I just really like it. It's obviously a colour block, so it looks like 2-piece, but it is just one. It's like a cap sleeve, scoop neck, black top half with the cream, like almost shirt material bottom half. It's verging on the buttermilk yellow. Then I'm going to add these little shoes from And Other Stories, just a simple black slingback. Because the sun's still out, I will take these cat eye glasses. These ones are from Prada. And then I was messaging Lydia saying I've really got a gap in my bag wardrobe to have a bag for an occasion like this, where I just feel like I need like a simple black little pouch. I've got this bag which I'm going to take, my Chanel, but it's like a camera case, and the shape of it is, I think, a bit more casual, so better suited for like wearing during the day. And I do wear this a lot, but for an evening I definitely feel like I could just do with a small little like pouch clutch that could go with evening outfits. All ready to go. I've got some sunnies because it is still, sun is still shining, to be honest, and I've just spritzed on some of my perfume for the evening, a nice kind of deep scent for going into a summer's evening. This is Penhaligon's Halfetti. I love it. I've just got my Chanel bag, which I've decided to go for, but yeah, I definitely feel like I need a different kind of like clutch pouch for evening outfits like this. Yeah, this is my outfit for the evening. Last addition is a bit of lipstick. I'm going to be wearing my Kiko 402. I've already popped on some lip liner in Iconic Nude, Charlotte Tilbury. Tend to just dab this a little bit through mostly the centre. It's really pretty, almost like corally colour. Really love that. Coral Nude. Anyway, and that is my outfit, good to go. I'm going to close off this video here. I don't want to vlog at her party. It's her do, it's her birthday, and we're going to celebrate and have some fun, let our hair down, and I'm probably best off leaving it here because it might end up being a bit of a late night tonight. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's vlog and spending the day with me. Thumbs up if you have, of course. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will hope to see you all very, very soon in my next video. Bye guys.